Yeah, man.
Especially the part where someone ordered a whole bottle of champagne for her mimosas.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That Prosecco, how you say it?
Prosecco.
Prosecco.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if y'all can tell, man. I was on one, man. I was zoned out, man.
Yeah, that Prosecco get you right, man.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
I suggest y'all go out and get the Ruffino.
That's why she had to have the steak and eggs. She had to soak all that stuff up.
She got the most expensive thing on the menu. That was investing your ass right there. The next is gonna be Capital Grill.
I ain't mad at you, bro. Yeah, man.
I mean, it was on me. I was like, you can get whatever you want. She was like, whatever I want.
Hey, that radar went. Expensive.
Within reason, baby. Within reason.
The steak and eggs, please.
Steak and eggs with a side of lobster tails.
Speaking of steak, how y'all eat y'all steak?
I eat my steak
medium well done.
Medium.
The
only time I have a quote unquote well done steak is like if I'm cooking a ribeye and I'm slow cooking it in the oven. So what I'll do is I'll season it like crazy, leave it seasoned for about a day, maybe 2, and then I'll wrap it in foil, put some of the garlic butter, all up in it, and then I'll wrap it in foil and put it in the oven at like 200 to 225 for like 3 to 5 hours, and then it just melts. But I only do that with ribeyes. I can't with New York strip steaks. It doesn't work that well. There's something about the ribeye that has, I guess, it has that good combination of like meat and fat. It just works so much better.
Yeah, for 3 hours in the oven, you're gonna have to budget that for your MLGW bill now.
Man, come on.
Put a little bit to the side now.
Yeah, man.
It's about to be like, not putting that grill away just yet.
Hey, man, y'all ready to do this thing? Y'all ready to start this show, man?
Can't leave the oven on and open it and heat up the house. Can't do none of that.
Yeah, man.
Let's start the show. Y'all boys ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Welcome. Bring it in, man. We here, baby. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. You know what time it is. You know the vibes. Essential AF Podcast Show. I'm your host, Jonathan P. Smith. As always, being joined by my guys, man. Got my dog, Brandon Eel.
What's up?
Eel, what's happening, man?
Man, chilling.
What you been on, man? What was going on today, my guy?
Shoot, man, I work from home today. That's always a good day. You work from home. Go back in tomorrow. Go back into the office tomorrow.
Big money, man. Let me get some of that Bitcoin money, man. I heard you doing pretty good with the Bitcoin, man.
No, Shiba,
that's right. All right, let me get some of that Shiba money, man.
Shit, I ain't even trying to mess with it myself.
Really?
Trying to let it rack on up.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. For real, man. You got
Brandy on her.
Yeah, what's up, Brandy? Hey, shout out to Steve too, man. What's up, Steve? That boy Steve said, man, all the boys got an intro. Let me hold $5. Hey, man. That's B, man. B, let me hold $5. That's Sheba money, man. Give me five Sheba bucks.
Let you borrow it Friday.
There it is. Man, that boy Steve, he got the big party coming up. I think next week or something like that, man. Or this weekend, if I'm not mistaken, man. Steve, man, shoot me the info for the party, man, so we can put that out there. Big celebrity party he got going on, man. A little black tie affair, man. You know, little tuxedo, you know, suit and tie, all that joint, man. You know, so shout out to my man.
I ain't
Steve,
gonna make
man.
it.
Ain't gonna make it.
I ain't gonna be able to make it. That would require having a tuxedo. I ain't had one since I went to prom.
No, Lee, go on down to Suits You and get you a suit, man. Suits You.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah, put me on the guest list, Steve, man. VIP, man.
Hey, I'm bringing equipment in. I'm coming into the back.
We're coming with the DJ equipment. With the crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. But hey, Lee, what's good, dog? What's going on with you, Lee?
Man, you know, educating your badass kids. That's
I know,
all I
right?
do.
What happened today, dog? What happened with the badass kids today, man?
You know, one of the craziest things that happened today was a student it looked like, I didn't see it, but it looked like from what the other kids told me that a student was about to square up on a teacher.
Oh, no.
Which was funny because the student is about 4 feet tall and the teacher would have been two young women, and the teacher that she was squaring up on was like 5 feet tall. So it would have been like two chihuahuas going at it. But it didn't happen. They were right next door to my room. So I was like, what's going on here? You know, teacher voice. What's going on? Huh? And then it stopped.
Yeah. That's why you need more men teachers in the schools.
Yo, but speaking of school fights and all that, what was it the TikTok video where the kids were going around, like it was a TikTok challenge, going around slapping teachers and shit like that? Did that happen at your school?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it didn't. I slick wanted it to, because that would have been my moment. That would have been my wonderful moment to punch a kid, and I would have been happy. But no, it wasn't they were smart enough. They dumb on everything else, but they were smart enough not to do that.
That's so yeah, man. Cause like what would you do though if
I'd knock the kid the fuck out.
So you quitting that day.
No, I'm not gonna quit.
I mean, I'm not gonna get fired, dog.
I'm gonna no. I'm defending myself. A kid rolls up on me and hits me on the back of the head. I don't know what's happening, so I'm turning around and swinging.
Bird, you gonna be looking for a new job too, dog. You can't, you know what I'm saying, man?
Hey, that ain't
Jasmine would agree with me.
Hey, JC, you know for a fact that ain't always the case, because you can always square up with somebody and still keep the job sometimes.
Where at, dog? Where? Please tell me where.
Sure, it depends. You know, hey, it could be at the club. You know, it's just
you know, only way you keep your job, you security. You square up with somebody at the club, man. Yeah. Or you know,
look. Yeah. This was the thing, because I don't know about other school districts, but at my school they sent out a mass email that acknowledged that we knew about these challenges and what the consequences would be. So I totally could have feigned like stupidity, be like, "Oh, I didn't read that email. I thought he was trying to fight me." Boom.
Right. That's what I would have did.
Yeah.
And I think even some of the teachers at my school, it was not me, because I wanted to see if they would try it. But a lot of the other teachers at my school were like, "If you do this, we swing it. Don't do it.
Run up, get done up."
I'm telling you, they would have came up in the classroom, right? I'm a teacher, right? I'm gonna say, let me tell y'all something. I know about the challenge. You got me fucked up. This is a prelude. So you'll know that if you slap me in the back of my head, there's gonna be some serious consequences and repercussions up in this mother. I said, just like in this motherfucker.
Hey, but shout out to all the educators, teachers. I got my cousins. What's up, cousin Tyra? She's the principal down there in Alabama, man. Yeah. Shout out to Cuz checking in, man. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of checking in, we ain't seen this young lady in about 4
Don't
years,
do that.
man. It's been since '96.
Please don't do that.
Since '96, since we had on the show, and she is gracing us with her presence. She
Not
graced
when
us
I
over
was
the weekend.
6.
Yeah, since '96, man. She also graced us over the weekend. And during brunch, man, she came and hung out with us and everything, man. You know, it's the homie Jasmine P. Van joining us right now on the show. What's going on? What's going on, homie?
Hey, y'all.
What's up?
You know, I was on probation, but I made sure that I was back to let you all know that I was not really gone anywhere. You know, this is home, okay? So just leave it where it is, JC. Don't say nothing else, okay?
We was worried now. We was worried.
You know what I'm saying? We was concerned.
I didn't think she was going to show up to brunch. She showed up to brunch like only
through.
5 minutes late. She was, because remember the first brunch, she was like over an hour late. We had to send out an APB, but this time she was only about 5 minutes late. You know, we didn't have to order the food and put the, you know, how we had to put the napkin over the food the first time. She came in right when the food came out. It was perfect.
You know, that was my idea.
Listen,
Put the
first of
napkin
all,
on the food. You know.
Thank you, B. Thank you. Even though I know it's probably Sharia's.
Ask Lee. Lee?
That was all B.
It was you, B?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was him.
I sure appreciate you. I sure appreciate you. Listen, Lee, also, funny thing, when I got there and the food hadn't been ordered yet, in my head, I was like, yes, I'm not that late. Yes. I was overjoyed.
Hey, but everybody was getting drunk though.
My middle name, but
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. We was getting lit.
We was getting lit off
we
the
were getting lit.
mimosas, man. Yeah.
I was almost like,
where
where we
all
at?
about.
Yeah, man.
That's what brunch is all about. Drinks and conversation.
It was a good
Great
time. It was a great time. Great conversation. Shout out to everybody that came through. Like I said, my crew, you know, they were up in the spot, man. You know, hey, this is gonna become a monthly thing, man. We're doing this once a month. Essential AF podcast, brunch, man. Shout out to DJ Sweets. What up, Devin? My dog Devin and Trinil, they came through, man. Man. Shout out to Jamaica. Hey, Jamaica. Hey, Jamaica. She came out, kicked it with your boy as well, man. And like I said, we had a good time. We had a great time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, great conversation, man. Great food, good people, man. Just an all-around great time, man. And like I said, we even took pictures and everything, man.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
He's talking to Sean. He's talking to Sean. That's what it is.
Yeah, the squad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody came out, man.
Look at us. We look good.
Man. You know what I'm saying? We look good.
We look good
as a unit. We look good as a unit, man. The new R&B group. You know what I'm saying? That's the new hot R&B group. Taking over.
The MEMPHIS. The MEMPHIS.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga right here, man. Like y'all are low down, man. Y'all some low down folks, man.
Hey, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Man,
I was like, Photoshop.
I like this nigga look like he on a Nordstrom. Like this nigga like he on a Nordstrom, and I thought about. I said, more like Nostrum.
Bro, I died.
He did that.
I was dying, fool. Yeah. And my man Devin, his 360 camera, man. Like
360 camera.
Yeah.
360 camera.
If y'all looking for a 360 camera, you know, a lot of parties and events are using them now, man. Devin, he's old school with it. He has a manual. He has a manual 360 cam, okay?
Yes.
All right.
You put that wave on it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
He did it backwards and everything.
He did. He like went and then he reversed. Yeah. You can't beat that.
For sure.
He had to use an asthma pump when he finished though, but he did it. He got it done though. It's a lot of hard work going around somebody like that, man.
Right.
Yeah,
it was
man.
crazy. It was crazy.
We posted pictures.
It was worth it.
You know, yeah, it was worth it. It was so much fun. We posted all the pictures on Facebook and everything. Yeah. Everybody was, you know, getting on about my outfit, my shirt. I thought my shirt was nice though, man. Did y'all like my shirt?
It was very fall. It was very autumny.
Thank you, man.
Yes, it was seasonally appropriate.
Seasonally appropriate. I
exactly.
Appreciate
it gave me tree.
Somebody said you look like Mr. Brown. I think it was Pep. I think that said that.
Nah, it was
Like,
Carlisa, man.
oh,
Yeah.
Hey, it looked nice. The material looked, hefty.
I
It looked,
appreciate that. Thank you.
yeah, it looked thick. Looked like good
Looked
material.
expensive.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Proper brunch attire, man. Proper brunch attire. Next
Was it
time
velvet?
everybody dressing up. Everybody dressing up for the next brunch, man.
No, I'm not dressing.
Lee, not at all.
Not at
Nope,
all.
that's not happening. I wore
Hey,
jeans. Like, you don't even understand. That was the level up. Because remember, the
The
first
level
time
up.
I was just rocking sweats. I wore jeans that time. I was like, boom.
I remember, man. But like I
So-
said, I'm glad everybody came through, man. We had a great time, man. Hey, let's start this show up, man. Let's go ahead and get into the topics, what we're going to talk about
Let's do
tonight.
it.
Shout out to everybody watching right now, Facebook, YouTube. We appreciate all the love. Get in on the conversation. We're going to be on till 8 o'clock, man. We got a lot to get into. You know what I'm saying? So much going on, man. I hope everybody had a great Halloween on Sunday night, man. Tell us some of your Halloween stories, man. Some of the fuckery that we saw, you know what I'm saying, with some of these costumes. And Lee, you mentioned the cultural appropriation that was going on with some of these costumes as well, man, that I want you to elaborate on, man. Also, we got to talk about this Memphis in general, man, to live and die in Memphis. Like, if you had an opportunity, right, better wages, better opportunity, even though Memphis has been your home for umpteen years, would you up and relocate and leave Memphis and go somewhere else, man? A lot of people, it was a Facebook question for today. A lot of people chimed in, shared their thoughts on it. And I would say 99% said, fuck Memphis. They getting up out of here if they had an opportunity to relocate, man. So I want to get my crew's thoughts on that as well, man. We got to talk about Jasmine, your topic as well. Hard nose. What are some of your hard nose, your red flags in a potential partner / relationship, man? We're going to talk about all that and more, man. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Also, unpopular opinions coming up at the end of the show as well, man. But let's go ahead and dive into it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Memphis, to live and die in Memphis, man. All right, what are y'all thoughts, man, as far as the city? Like I said, y'all, Brandon, you were born and raised here. Jasmine, you were born and raised here too, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right. So what are y'all thoughts? But like I said, you guys being born and raised here, man, what are your thoughts on as far as Memphis as a whole, man? Like I said, Memphis gets a bad rap as far as the crime. The crime is everywhere, it's in this city, in any city, really. But it seems like for some reason it's more prevalent here, or it's more of a black eye when it comes to the city of Memphis, man. Like, would y'all get up and leave? Would y'all uproot and leave Memphis if you had a better opportunity?
I definitely would. If I had the opportunity, I would. It's a lot of things that's, that's kind of holding me back. My parents are still here, and they don't want to leave their grandparent, their grandkids and stuff like that. But sometimes, you gotta think about yourself. My parents didn't live their life, so I gotta live mine, and and for my kids and everything.
True.
The way things going now these days, it's like you don't really think about it until shit happens. But the stuff that's going on right now, that could happen to my son. It seems like a lot of these 15, 16-year-olds, they joining gangs. They glorifying guns and violence, and kids they're not making kids like how they used to. I remember when I was in school, you rarely heard about that type of thing. Yeah, we used to slice a nigga with a razor blade or something like that, what the females did. But a fight was a fight. You heard about it, hey, it's gonna be a fight, at the end of school. But now you got to worry about people shooting your ass up. So these kids are real sensitive these days now, man. And they test adults too. I don't really remember, kids really trying to test adults, but these kids trying to go out here and test these adults too, man. Like we out here just like Fred Sanford some shit, and we ain't gonna whoop their ass. But if it's a better opportunity for me as well as for my kids, man, I'll move in a heartbeat. Like I said, I love Memphis and everything, but Memphis is not progressing as fast as I think it should, and I don't think they really have the programs and things that they need for these kids to keep them out of trouble. Because it don't matter what time of the night, I'll leave. I see kids walking down the street. There'd be a group of them too. And they ain't up to no good, and then the parents is probably working 2 jobs, and that makes it even harder too, because you're not making money here, and so these parents have to work 2-3 jobs sometimes to, support their household, and the kids are out doing whatever, so it's time for a change, man. And if Mayor Strickland can get on the news and say, I'm sick of this shit, it's bad. You know, so
Hey, sidebar. Shout out to Merle Purvis. Whoever got her wig game right, Merle Purvis is looking good as hell lately, man. I don't know what it is. Somebody, man, her wig is like, it's been on point. Like we used to get on her ass for some years about her wig, right?
man,
But,
pound
that
cake been on
joint-
her ass enough. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah,
That's
man.
true.
Shout out to the whole pound cake also, man. Yeah, but nah, Merle Purvis looking good, man.
She
I just
is.
want to throw it
She
out
is.
there.
I agree
Yeah,
1000%.
She tired of
Yeah,
pound
man.
cake getting on her ass.
For real, man. But yeah, shout out to homie Merle Purvis, man. But Jasmine, what's up? You leaving? You leaving the city of Memphis if you had the opportunity?
So this is a topic that hits close to home for me because I've always been. Well, let me go here first. So my brother, who's clearly also raised in Memphis, right? And he just recently relocated to San Diego, and he left because he's been looking to leave for a little while. He just did it, strategically. He tried to find a job or he looked for a job that fit where he was, and he relocated the right way, so to speak. He just left recently, maybe like last week, something like that. And I wish him well. I'm happy for him. I'm glad that he's gone because, I think that sometimes change is really good. Now he has a 16-year-old son, my nephew. And my nephew attended Cordova High School. And if you went to school, well, obviously those who grew up in Memphis on this show are older than me, so you know what schools were like pre now. Cordova was a good school. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting this in air quotes because I don't want to offend anybody, but Cordova was a good school. Your Bolton was a good school, though, low crime, low issue, great academics, et cetera, et cetera. But if you go there now, or if you know about the school now, it has changed. The quality of the school has changed, as have many schools that were Shelby County schools when I was in school, right? So I already didn't like him going to Cordova High School. So that was number one. I think the quality of our schools is just completely deteriorating, but that's another conversation. So recently, I want to say maybe Thursday, Wednesday or so, my nephew told my brother, who had already gone to San Diego, the plan was for the kids to come down once the semester ended, right? So my nephew called and told my brother that a kid at the convenience store right next to Cordova got shot in the head. The convenience store right next to the high school got shot in the head. So you know what my brother did? My brother said, okay, you're getting on a plane next week. Like, you're getting on a plane immediately. And you're coming down with me. And I couldn't agree more. Though I'm going to miss my nephew, I will be down there in a month to visit them. But I couldn't agree more. Get out.
Right.
Not because I don't think that Memphis is a wonderful place when it can develop a little bit more, but the crime here, the poverty rate here is just ridiculous. And it just seems like the quality of people in our city, the lackluster, the lazy, the defiant, the somebody bumping, I know that much. That
My fault.
I was like,
My
what
bad.
is it?
My fault. Hold on. Go ahead. Jeff.
Do a little background soundtrack while she's doing a thing.
I mean,
she's doing a monologue.
I love the song though. I love the song. I almost got to sing it. Okay. But the quality of kids, the quality of people has just seemed to deteriorate. It doesn't seem like people care much anymore. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I work at not a high school anymore. I work in an elementary school, and it's no reason why I should go out on my lunch break for something to eat at 12:30 and I see kids walking the streets. Why aren't you in school? And you can clearly tell they're kids. It's not like I'm assuming. You can clearly tell they're kids. Why aren't you in school? So I too will relocate as soon as I'm not able necessarily, but as soon as I find somewhere that I feel is comfortable, as my home has been to me. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Lee, as being two outsiders, man, since we weren't born and raised here, we've been here for a long time. Now, I'll give the floor to you, man. As far as if you had a better teaching gig, you know what I'm saying, that may come about, man. Would you uproot and leave, man?
I mean, I've had several offers to teach in different places out of more East Coast. I've had some offers in like Connecticut and stuff like that, where I would get paid $15,000 to $20,000 more than I'm making now. But the reason that I didn't go was because at the time, logistically, it wouldn't work. I'm getting ready to change careers by the end of next year.
Wow.
And that is definitely going to allow me to go wherever I want. I've lived here. I think we've lived here the same amount of time, 21 years, because I moved here in 2000. That's when you moved here too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we both have seen from the start of the quote unquote 21st century to now how the city has changed. And even though nobody likes to say it, everybody when I first moved here, for maybe about the first 10 years, everybody was like, Memphis should be like Atlanta. Memphis should be like Atlanta, because they were at the time doing a lot of progressive things, especially in the 90s. Memphis, it seems like when you talk to people, it seems like 3 steps forward, 5 steps back. Like, that's what it feels like. Definitely echoing what Brandon and Jasmine said. There's definitely been some high points, but it always seems like there's something that just holds the city back. I mean,
I
let me
agree.
put it to you like this. Like, we have right next to us is Arkansas. Arkansas just did medical marijuana. Arkansas is so backwards as fuck, but they have medical marijuana and we don't. We're a more popular state than Arkansas. Why do they have medical marijuana and we don't? You know what I mean? Mississippi was supposed to get it. Why does Mississippi get it and we don't get it? Florida has it. All of these different small little things that shows a state is about that money. Memphis doesn't seem to be like that. Yeah, we have an NBA team. Yeah, they're popular. Yes, we're when it comes to college basketball, we're up there. Football, but that's not enough to sustain a city. The political side of it, I think the fact that we have a city and a county mayor is levels of fuckery.
Exactly.
When I first moved here and saw that, I was like, what does this even mean? So that's always going to be an issue.
Yeah.
It just feels like, you know what? Yeah, what Pep just said, we're a Republican state. That's another thing too. But at the same time, it's almost like I feel like if I were to move, that I would miss out on something. Like, I feel like sometimes this city is so close to something amazing that if I were to move somewhere and it happens, I miss out.
That shit always happened to me.
Agreed.
So it's, and another, I think that's another thing is I don't know where I would go. I came here from San Diego. I would love to go back to San Diego, but it's too expensive in San Diego. I don't really want to go to Atlanta anymore. I don't know. Minnesota was mentioned by someone. She knows who she is, but they got winter there.
Hello, Lee. Hello. I'm not going north. Okay.
Jasmine hit it on the head at the brunch when she was like, we so centrally located that, the weather is nice here. We don't worry about all these earthquakes and tornadoes and all the bullshit that these other cities that are nicer have to deal with, hurricanes and all that stuff. So, I mean, you gotta, you gotta take the good with the bad, basically.
You do. You definitely have to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, I think the thing is too, Memphis is a city where you can still thrive, You just have to know the city. You have to know where to be, how to be, when to be, you know. But you can still absolutely thrive and make a great thing in Memphis.
Absolutely.
There's some real haters in Memphis.
I gotta say this, because I just saw yet another article about this today, about this married woman that moved, that was a lawyer. We can see you, Jasmine.
We can see. Yeah, I think you cut out. Yeah, you cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't hear you though. I don't know if if you muted yourself or something, we can't hear you. But no, it was a woman. She was a successful lawyer in New York, had the whole deal, and her family just uprooted and moved to Ghana, which is what I see a lot of people doing nowadays. And I was thinking, whenever I read a story like that, not necessarily Ghana, because my family's not from Ghana, but that's always something that kind of pops into my head as well. Like if I were to move, would I go the international route? Would I go to Trinidad, where my mom is from, or would I go to Sierra Leone, where my dad is from? I could go to either places. I mean, does it fix all of the problems where I fix all the problems for me? I don't know. Does it make everything better for my family? Don't fucking mind Sean, Jasmine. Don't mind Sean. That's him. He's been trying to see Stacey's ass ever since we started this show. So don't pay attention to him.
You know, Sean sniffed powder bleach, so don't worry about him.
Exactly. But I mean, think about that though. Would that be an option? Would that be something that you would consider? Not necessarily like if you found out that you had let's use Ghana, because apparently Ghana is like the big boom in African country now. Would you consider going international? I won't say Africa. Let's just say international.
I don't want to.
I would.
But first, I would Google which country loves black people first before I go. Got to do that.
And I'm a bougie American. I won't lie. You know, there are certain luxuries, and I'm not saying other countries don't. Don't get me wrong. I would do the research just like B said. But if there are, certain things that I cannot get on demand all the time, I'm not going. I'm not going. So that would put me in a box as well. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Also, I see people in the comments. Shout out to everyone watching, of course, saying that there's issues everywhere. We know that, but I might be tired of the issues in Memphis. That's all. I might want to go somewhere else and experience some other things for, a little while, and I might get tired of them too. But
some brand new issues.
Memphis, hello, because they're everywhere. But Memphis the quality of the city and the people in the city has definitely changed. And that's coming from an educator. I'm watching the demise of our youth every day. And I'm watching the growth. Don't get me wrong. There's good with the bad. But I'm definitely watching the issues old in my face. And it's tough to look at. So I know there's good and bad everywhere. But
it is tough. It's definitely tough, man. And I'll close out this topic as far as saying this in regards to Memphis. Jasmine, Lee, Randy, it's you can definitely get discouraged, as far as just looking at today's youth and today's generation. Just even when when you just out and about, like at the movies or something, what I'm saying? You just see how the young folks act these days, man.
Yeah.
It just, what I'm saying? It's just rude and, no sense of respect and just reckless, no care in the world or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Just do whatever the hell they want to do, So that's discouraging. And it's a part of me, a large part of me that doesn't want my son to go to school here. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter, she's already graduated. She's out, but as far as my son, he'll be going to high school next year. Like I'm hoping, like hell, if I don't relocate, that him and his mom, what I'm saying, will go somewhere, just to get away from the city, man. Because I don't want him to grow up around these kids, because he's a great kid. And don't get me wrong, there's other great kids in the city, but it's those bad apples. The bad apples are spoiling, what I'm saying? Spoiling the bunch, man. And
I homeschooled my son. I homeschooled. You know, my son was
Yeah.
homeschooled because
definitely.
of what we know of in public schools that I am a part of.
Right.
You know, I'm part of the machine,
Yeah, man.
unfortunately, but he doesn't, even when he was old enough to make the decision if he wanted to come to school, because the school that I was at the time, he could have come to and
Right.
been with me, and he would have graduated by now.
Right.
But even with that school, which I'm not going to call the school out, but it's considered, it's one of the quote unquote top schools in this city. You know, it's still, we had to deal with several gun situations and plenty of fights.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
and then these kids fight over nothing.
Yeah.
And it's no longer just fighting. It's no longer just fighting. It's I'm going to kill you or try to kill you when we get out of school that day. That's the difference. That's the difference. These kids are learning also from their parents too. They're going home telling their parents about this, and their parents are encouraging the stupidity. And this starts in the 5th grade, people. Like I'm sick of y'all. I'm so sick of y'all.
It's
I just
some
don't know
ignorant
what
ass
to
parents.
do.
It's definitely
I'm so
some
sick of
ignorant ass
y'all.
parents out there. I'm sick of these ignorant ass parents. If you're
I'm
ignorant,
so
get
sick
your
of
ass
them.
on somewhere. Ignorant ass. You know, Memphis pride themselves on being a defiant city already.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, B, you ain't lying.
You know, they be like, yeah, we from Memphis. You know, we ain't taking that shit. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing that. You know, and they be like, yeah. Man, sit y'all ignorant ass down somewhere, man.
Yeah,
and learn how to progress.
You know,
I just
like
don't
I said,
understand it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with reading a fucking book.
Oh, read it. I don't like to read. What
I don't know.
is it?
I don't be
You know
reading.
what? I don't get it, y'all. And honestly, I think I'm a little bit more jaded too. And I know you want to close this out, JC, but you the one messed around and hit some hard early. That's your fault, okay? But no, I think I'm a little bit jaded too from working in the education system, and I see principals who won't even send their kids to the school that they are the principal of. Why is that? You run the school, but you won't even send your kid here. You rather send your kid to one of these municipalities, but your school ain't good enough to send your kid to the one that you are at the helm. So it's not just the kids. It is also the powers that be. But I'm gonna close my mouth right now. But that right now, and I don't have kids, y'all, but it would make me afraid as a parent, or worried, as a parent with a kid in the SCS or Memphis school system right now. Yeah. So
it messed up when it became Shelby County schools, in my opinion. It should have stayed Memphis City schools.
And people say that, and you know what, B? People say that, and it comes down to this: Memphis is still a highly segregated city. Yeah. Period. That's why we're not progressive. We are still black and white. And until we get past that and we can come together in some way, shape, or form, then it's not gonna work. Same way Lee touched on Shelby County mayor, Memphis City mayor. What the heck? Memphis, the only city that want to be extra. Okay, and it's because we're still segregated.
Yeah, man, like I said, so many questions, so many problems. You know, it almost just want to make you throw up your hands, you know what I'm saying, to say fuck it. But like I said, I still have a glimmer of hope. You know, it's not.
I do too.
I used to be the eternal optimist, right? Like I used to always defend Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, you know, living in Houston, coming up here during the summer, you know, visiting and everything. I love the city, and then that's why I decided, you know, to move here. All my family was here, man, and I had so many great things, you know, happen here. You know what I'm saying? But like now, I'm 20 years in, like Lee is now, and it's like, man, I feel like I've accomplished everything that I'm gonna accomplish here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like now it's okay, you know, to live the rest of your life in Memphis. That's cool, but I know there's more out there. You know what I'm saying? There's more out there, and there's better opportunities not only for me, but my family. You know what I'm saying? As far as school, job, I don't say this the whole nine. Like, I know it's more out there, and like I said, I still have hope one day that this city can, like I said, come together, and you know, and be the great city that it possibly, you know, that it could definitely be, you know, in the future. But like I said, it starts at home, man. It starts at home with these parents. You know, Big Mama, Big Mama 34 now, 35 years old.
Baby,
you know what I'm saying?
Hello.
You know, Grandmama 28.
What are you 80s babies doing with these kids?
You know what I'm saying?
80s babies, early 80s babies, what are you doing raising your kids? What are you doing? Because it's y'all kids in school right now. The early 80s, late 70s babies, your kids are in school right now. So what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what happened. Our parents told us, go to college after school and get you a good job. And this and that, when they should have been telling us to try to get a trade so we can have the money and work for our damn selves and wouldn't have to worry about having 2 and 3 jobs. It's our parents' fault.
Let's take a break, man. Hey, we gonna whoop Sean's ass, man. We gonna whoop Sean's ass, man. We gonna jump his ass, man, for real.
Sean doesn't have a lot to do tonight, I see.
He never has anything to
He
do.
never does, man.
That's why he's always here.
Fair enough.
That's more of his job than anything else. Does he even have a job?
He a bloodhound. He'll sniff it. He a dog sniffing bloodhound.
Don't even give him the credit of a bloodhound. He's just a hound.
Yeah, man.
Like the one on Lady in the Tramp.
You know what? Pep said something that was the politics, because Texas was definitely on my list. And I think we talked about this at the brunch. Texas was on the list. I think it was San Antonio was on. I mean, I'm looking at the houses and all of that stuff because I was like, ooh, at the middle of 2023, I think I'll go to San Antonio. But the political structure is so fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, it's deep, man. It's a complicated issue. It's deep.
It is.
Like I said, man, but I still hope, man. I still got hope, man. You know, I still believe the children are our future, man. You know. But some of these kids, goddamn.
Y'all notice every city that's along the Mississippi River is fucked up. New Orleans, Memphis, St. Louis, all of them.
Man.
Don't travel to Mississippi River.
Don't travel to Mississippi.
Don't travel to Mississippi. Hey, that's one reason why Memphis fucked up now. That's another story, though.
It's a whole other issue, man. But hey, let's take a quick break, man. We come back, man. We're gonna talk hard nose in a relationship. What are some of your red flags, ladies, fellas?
Ooh.
You know, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to a potential mate, man. We're gonna talk about them hard nose and red flags. Talk about some Halloween fuckery that we saw, Lee, from over the weekend, unpopular opinions, all that and more when we come right back.
High insurance prices got you out here riding dirty? Then call your insurance guy. That's right, your insurance guy. We're a full-service independent insurance agency, and we can shop your auto rates with up to 15 different carriers to find you the best coverage at the lowest rate possible. We can even file your SR22 to get you back in the driver's seat in no time. So don't be out here riding dirty. Get some insurance and drive with confidence, knowing that you got a guy for that. Your insurance guy. Call us today at 901-413-2099. 901-413-2099.
Yeah.
Well, that music bopping, man.
I know, man. It's for real. I'm over here shit. Hitting that talk. Yeah.
Right, what? I was like,
yeah, man. We back, man. We back.
Call the insurance guy.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Hey, y'all finally got car insurance, man. Y'all got full coverage there. You, Brandon and Lee.
I done had Geico for 3 years. I'm trying to find somebody else. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit up the insurance guy, see if he can give me a better rate.
Man, you better call the insurance guy, man. Today.
I need to.
Today, man.
After a while, I'm
gonna still be broke. That's just how it is.
Man, what? Because after a while, I'm be riding on a bike on y'all ass.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna be like, hey B, come to Clicks. I'm like, I'll be there in about an hour and 30 minutes. Let me hop on this bike.
Stupid, man. We back.
Another reason why leaving Memphis is, I mean, our transit system fucking sucks.
Bro, so many.
And then all these damn infinities everywhere, goddamn.
And the infinity infestation.
Man, it's like
infinity and ultimate.
That's a whole nother show. They
got a spray for that.
That might be a hard. It might be a hard no. It might be a red flag for some folks in relationship. You know, fellas that have, if a dude got an infinity, that might be a hard no, Jasmine. Jazz, can you hear me? Jazz, we're gonna have her issues over there on her end, man. Let's talk about hard nose in a relationship, man. Red flags, ladies, everybody in the comments right now, fellas also, man. Everybody, watching right now. We appreciate the love, man. Y'all keep it coming with the comments and everything, man. What are some of your hard no's in a relationship, man? Some of your red flags, ladies. Some of your red flags when it comes to relationships. Fellas also, we got red flags when it comes to these ladies as well, man. So let's go ahead and dive off into it, man. Let's talk about them red flags, the hard nose in a relationship or potential mate, man. What you got? What you got, Lee?
Mine is going to sound ridiculous, but I don't give a fuck. I cannot. I can deal with a lot of things. I really can. I can deal with a whole lot of stuff. I think my two biggest red flags, terrible kisser, and if they are an Ohio State fan. That's
all right.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to be able to. I mean, you know, I think like the kissing thing is a universal thing. Like if someone fucking can't kiss, then that's like just ridiculous. But, you know, I'm a Michigan fan all the way. All go blue all day, every day. I cannot fuck with no Ohio State person. Only there's one person that I can talk to that lives in Ohio, and that is my sister. And that's barely. But my can't stand itness for Ohio State is so deep. Can't even fuck with that. So that's my biggest. Okay. You can snore, you can not know how to cook. I'll handle the cooking. That's fine. What is it? You can, if you suck at driving, that just means I'll have to drive. I can deal with that. I could deal with a lot of things. Can't be an Ohio State fan.
Hey, there it is, ladies. He put it out there for you. You know, if you meet the criteria, other than that, you in there. You know what I'm saying?
You in, yeah.
You in there, man. Randy, you want to dive in? You want to let Jasmine go?
Jasmine, you want to go first, or you want me to go? Mine quick.
Go ahead, B.
All right, is she white from back to front?
Mine gonna be long or something.
She's like, I got this list right here. And if
B, how would you know?
Right.
And Lee forget you.
Jazz gonna be flowing on y'all ass, man. But
I know she gonna get us back in the workout.
Yeah.
Everybody but Lee do 5 more reps. Keep going. So he had to kick her out. He had to kick her out because of that shit. He was like, "No, man, it's dangerous now."
Yeah, man. B, what you got, man? So before Jasmine come back,
man, I think one of the red flags for me, if she's a real big gossiper, man, I feel like if she's a big gossiper, she gonna tell our business and shit. And then another one is if she white from back to front, that's definitely a red flag. Being she got some bad hygiene going on. You know, I always heard that a woman not supposed to wipe from back to front. It's supposed to be from front to back. Yeah, that's what I heard. So if you do that shit, you're out of here.
I knew it would be something ignorant he was gonna say though. Yeah, I knew it was.
But B, B, how do you find out?
Right.
Like B, how do you secretly find out? Like, how do you discover that before y'all get serious? How do you find that out?
Just walk in the bathroom.
But B, I'm saying, like off top, you walking right in?
Not off top, you know what I'm saying, but it's gonna get to a situation where I'm gonna see that. Yeah, I'm gonna get to a situation where I'm gonna see that, and then if I
you're absolutely right.
Hey, when they be talking about them UTIs and shit all that, I'm like, how do you wipe? That's the first question. How do you wipe, ma'am?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's real talk though. That's a grown folks conversation right there, man.
Hey, that's a real thing though. Because I mean,
do you use?
Because women will say the same thing about a man. Hey, I mean, I know we can wipe any kind of way, but you know, some people maybe, you know, they be kind of, you know, some people be like, well, if he sit down and pee, that's a red flag for me because he's supposed to stand up and pee. You know, so it means the same thing to me.
That's a good point. That's
hey, Hey, Jasmine, before we throw it to you, man, fellas, have y'all ever sat down to P-Dog? Y'all ever sat down, man?
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm drunk or if I'm sleeping, I'm sitting my ass down.
Yeah, especially if I'm drunk. I can't just be up there swaying.
Yeah, because I done fell out the toilet. I
gotta hold on to something.
I done fell out the toilet before.
I gotta hold on to something. Make sure I'm okay, huh? Can't be standing and just.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I ain't ashamed to say it. Yeah, damn.
No, I think it's acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Deep sleep, you know what I'm saying? I think you get a pass for that. All right. But anything after 8 a.m., you know what I'm saying? You gotta stand up, bro. You gotta stand up, man.
Yeah, you fully
that doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. I
There's
can't.
A window.
There is no. I'm sorry. There is no window. I am on my feet for like 90% of the day. So fuck that.
You know what? I actually heard there was a study that it's better for a man to sit down and pee anyway because of the way our shit made or some shit. I have to find that article for you though. Some Chinese shit.
JC, what are yours?
you know they know they shit. Chinese. So I even got.
You know what? That brings me to something else. Listen, what about a bidet? If y'all had a bidet, you'd have to sit.
If I had a bidet,
and bidets are better for your.
If I had a bidet, that means I got money. Anyway. So I'm gonna use that shit.
You know what? Ever since the pandemic started, I have tissue, but I also have wipes. The brand, what is it? Dude Wipes.
You should.
Fuck yeah.
Baby, get y'all a bidet off of Amazon. It will change your life. Okay? You're gonna enjoy your bathroom breaks.
How much the bidets hitting for Amazon? How much they running there?
I paid $39.99 for my bidet, and it is bideting as best as a bidet can. Now, and then
$13.95.
And you said it went from Wish?
That's a Wish joint.
I said no.
That's from Wish.
No.
Wish you had a bidet.
Listen, no.
A Chinese man delivered. I got you for the off. I got you for the off.
No, it is good quality. Quality. But why? You know what? Why is America so behind anyway? Because when I went to Thailand, they were everywhere. We need bidets in our public bathrooms. They're wonderful. We abuse them and tear them all up.
No.
Bidets are the way to go.
Bathroom. No. That's
where they were in Thailand, Lee.
But this America, we nasty. So you want a zombie apocalypse to start? Put some bidets in public bathrooms.
Wait a minute.
Listen, y'all.
Shout out to Phoenicia.
Get one off Amazon. I'm gonna send the link.
Okay, yeah. Send that link, but don't send me the Wish link though. The one you got from Wish. Don't send me that one.
Forget y'all. Right. Forget you.
I might order that. I'm gonna order that joker today.
For $13.95.
Forget y'all.
Hell yeah.
Forget y'all.
She probably about that pre-pandemic though. It's probably like $59.99 now.
Oh yeah. You gotta pay in installments now.
Oh yeah. Pepsi blue skin is a red flag.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Shout out to everybody in the comments right now. Phoenicia, you gotta elaborate. What are you talking about as far as loose skin? Like it's a red flag. Like what are we trying to say? Like it's loose, like flabby, flabby arm skin. Like what are we talking about?
Oh, she's talking about uncircumcised.
Like you got kind of give more of an example on that, Phoenicia.
She's talking about the hoodie.
Which one? Because it's funny to me either way.
So yeah,
It's funny
if
to
he's
me
not
either way.
independent, got a
I don't care
roommate,
which one you're talking about.
bad credit.
You know, everybody get
Bad
that weight loss
credit.
surgery.
Hello.
You know, everybody get the
Yeah,
weight
but-
loss surgery, can't afford the surgery for the loose skin. So
Right.
All right, Jasmine, go ahead and give us your book, your laundry list of red flags there.
Hold on. I have it here.
No, I have it.
Somewhere.
I
No,
have it right
she
here.
about to
That's what
say,
I have it.
she about to say,
She made me
I have
transcribe
it.
earlier.
hey man, she about to get on the podium and be like, Jonathan, Brandon, Lee, the Essential
I have
Podcast
it
family.
here somewhere.
She got to get her.
No,
wait, she's
listen.
like,
She about to be a church, huh?
Mine are very simple. I'm not studying either one of y'all. Okay, listen. Bad grammar. Okay, now listen. There's a certain extent because there's a certain grace as well. But as we discussed, if you are purposely using different words for different meanings, like okay, for example, I won't go to, or I won't ride a roller coaster, or I don't want to ride a roller coaster. If you replace won't, WON''T, for WANT, ride a roller coaster, I'm done with you. I can't fathom why you would think that is okay. And I'm sorry. Bad grammar, maybe that's petty. I'm a journalism major. I'm sorry. I'll just be considered as petty, you know. And you live in that too. Like you're saying it with confidence. Now I know good and doggone well in 32 years of living, you learned better. I know you did. So bad grammar is a red flag for me. And then it's also a red flag, guys, not just because of the grammar itself, but because a lot of men do not like to be corrected or even suggested. Not even like, if it happens, I'm not saying, hey, listen, grammar police here. You need to say that word and spell that word different. Okay? That is not me, first of all.
fun fact,
Grammar
that
police
actually is her. That is how she does it. Grammar police
Grammar
here.
police here.
Hey,
You need to say that word and spell that word different. That's not me. But maybe I'll say, hey, you know, I might say a sentence after that uses it correctly to correct you. It's a courtesy. So that's a red flag. And cigarette smokers are a red flag. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. And excessive smokers or people with vices in general is a red flag for me, because if you can't let something go, then it has a hold on you, and that could be detrimental to our future. So I can't do people with vices.
we could have made it. We could have made it, Jasmine, but I smoked.
That's it. Book closed. Book closed.
We're closed. Yeah, I'm with you.
No, I mean excessive.
No, I legit smoke cigars
Excessive.
almost
I mean
every day.
something that you cannot let go.
No, I can't let that go.
Oh well. As long as you know, if you don't smoke inside.
No, I don't smoke. I smoke outside. Yeah.
I can't like smell it on you. I can't stand going somewhere and I can smell your lifestyle on you. I can't stand that.
It is definitely a lifestyle.
Well, you definitely don't need to be around prostitutes.
Hey man, but nah, Jasmine, nah, that's good. Those are some very understandable red flags right there, man. Definitely, I'm with you on the cigarette smoke. You know, we don't do. You know what I'm saying? I can do the little weed with you every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I don't mind that every once in a while.
Yeah. I actually enjoy the smell of weed smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the cigarette, nah, baby.
We also can't smoke weed in the house either. I'm sorry. You gotta go
no
outside.
Weed in the house. Okay.
No
weed in the house.
Not a whole. Your blunt this doggone long and that fat, and you talking about smoking it in my living room? No, my furniture is gonna smell like it. No.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, red flag. But yeah.
Okay. So hey, that's where you pull out. What about the vape?
Too, sorry.
Jasmine, what about the vape?
The
The vape pens though, yeah. With the vape weed.
as long as you aren't like addicted, once again.
Mhm.
But the vape pens don't have a lingering smell.
Mm.
No, they don't.
You know,
That's true.
so it's not going to get into my clothes, my hair.
Right.
It's not going to permeate my couch cushions, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
I just can't stand to
Definitely.
smell like, you know.
Right. You know what? I guess to sum it all up before we get to unpopular opinions here, man. My biggest red flag is somebody that's just rude, negative. You know what I'm saying? Just has a negative vibe, negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing positive to say or treats people a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my biggest red flag. Like I love being a sweet, down to earth, down to Mars type of chick. You know what I'm saying? That loves everybody. Now somebody, you know, come at you wrong, then turn up on their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Not
But
the
don't.
lyric.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, 'cause real guys go for real down to Mars type girls, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like just be nice. Be nice. You know, it don't hurt to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Be nice, man. Like if I peep from the jump that you rude or inconsiderate, you know, you're not thoughtful, you know what I'm
What the hell
saying?
is
Like
that?
those are my
The
biggest
fuck?
red flags.
We got a virus?
Oh, it's someone on the YouTube joint. We gotta block that. Hold up.
Bird.
I thought we had a virus or something.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh,
Speaking of rude, yeah.
Donald Trump?
Damn, that's hilarious.
Right.
Hold up.
I never seen
No,
that shit before.
he coming in a different way.
Man, what?
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
man.
Because I don't see it on YouTube, Jet.
That's crazy.
That
That's
is
crazy, man.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
shout out to the clan for watching the show, getting the subscribers up. Motherfucker. How about that shit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, y'all go subscribe to our
Yeah.
YouTube channel, Central AF Podcast Show right now.
They watching
You know
our
what
show.
I'm
They
saying?
said they watch replays of
Hey,
Empire.
y'all. Hey, if we can get them motherfuckers on our podcast, man, we made it.
Okay,
We made it, man.
we in. There
We
it
in there.
is.
Can I
Yes,
be?
sir.
Go ahead,
Never
Jay.
mind.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say I feel like I'm on the outside of a joke because y'all are talking about something on YouTube. I'm not looking at YouTube. So what are y'all talking about right now?
Oh no, in the
You
comments.
can't see the comments?
Yeah,
That's what it
see
said.
right there. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the comment right there.
shit. Right. It's out of nowhere.
And then they said it like 7 times. But anyway, we're not gonna let them steal our joy today. We love everybody. And I just want y'all to know that if y'all spell some shit wrong and replace want with won't, it's because Jasmine, they got an Android. It's because Jasmine, they got an Android. And that autocorrect on that Android be fucked up. Get yourself an iPhone.
iPhone. Yes.
iPhone.
Yes.
iPhone.
Autocorrect.
Yeah.
Auto,
iPhone.
listen, but for real,
iPhone.
autocorrect will respell things for people and they will still send it wrong. Get it. But anyway, the clan has come into the chat.
Yes.
They had let the clan in the dog.
recruiting. They recruiting.
Y'all,
Man.
what the heck? Death to all black people. KKK.
Black people
What?
burn
And
in
you
hell.
know, it's probably like a little
What?
8-year-old kid, little 10-year-old Asian kid, or
Right.
some shit like that, man. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
probably one
and
of my students.
he definitely got an Android.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
not how you spell Ku Klux Klan. They got all them damn U's and all them X's in there. Too many N's, motherfucker.
Come on, man.
That was hilarious, man.
That is
But
so
yeah.
funny. Yeah, there's no L in it.
Yo, what the heck?
The first one, there's no L.
Hey, man.
Jesus.
Hey,
That's
crazy.
Sean.
That's crazy. Right.
Sean look like that nigga on Dave Chappelle. Talking about
I
white
wouldn't be
man.
surprised,
Man.
bro. Yeah, I would not be
Clayton
surprised, man.
Bigsby.
At
Yeah,
all.
White
that's him.
power.
At all, man.
Yo, blind
But
ass.
hey, man, we got a few more minutes here before we get on down, man. Unpopular opinions, man. Unpopular opinions, our final opportunity, final thoughts to say it with your chest, whatever's on your mind, whatever's in your heart. If you got hate on your heart, go and let it out right now, man. 2 minutes. Lee, the floor is yours, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, We are in November, which means that we are coming up upon the Thanksgiving holiday. But I feel like we should stop calling it Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving, as we all know, is basically a racist holiday based on some bullshit racist ideals. We need to give it a new name. And I think the new name should be The Gathering, because we all end up gathering together. We all eat, we all share recipes, all of that stuff. So I think The Gathering, thanks Rising. That's one of the funniest, that's the funniest thing Sean has ever said on this show. Thanks Rising. That is hilarious. But no, I think we should definitely retire saying Thanksgiving, because even like, not to get all Hotepian, but
Do it.
I think we're giving it still too much power to this day. The same thing with like Columbus Day, even though now we call it Indigenous Peoples Day. But we need to get rid of saying, I feel we should get rid of saying Thanksgiving and come up with something new. I started this last year with my folks, instead of calling it Thanksgiving, calling it The Gathering, because I like that better.
Why does it sound like a Stephen King horror novel or something like that, man? The Gathering.
The Gathering. It does.
Come play with us.
That sounds like a
Come
horror
play
movie or
with us.
something. Yeah.
Bring us your potato salad.
You know, Lee, you should get with the LGBTQ community, and y'all can make that happen.
Probably.
They do everything else.
Get it done a lot faster than Black rights.
Exactly.
Hello.
Show. All right, Chappelle. Oh, Brandon, what you got, man?
I don't really have nothing. I just want to know, and I want y'all opinion. What has Joe Biden done for us since he's been president? I get to the point now, I wish I never even voted for him, man. I should have went on ahead and voted for Kanye West, because I just feel like he ain't doing shit, man. You know, he invading our privacy. He invading our privacy, trying to fuck with my damn cryptocurrency. You know, Kamala Harris, I ain't seen her and shit. I ain't even seen her on the news. It's like he ain't doing shit, and like he has failed us. He has failed everyone. And then he said he was gonna give like the HBCUs $45 billion, and then he lowered the price, lowered down to like $1 billion or something like that. You know, these presidents ain't for us. They never will be. And so I think that's the reason why it should be a good idea for us to go international and go somewhere else, because you know, these international countries are laughing at us anyway. You know, so fuck Joe Biden.
Damn. Okay.
Doing shit.
That's it.
Well, damn. All right.
Y'all asked him what his opinion was.
That's what the man said. That's what he said, Jasmine. What you got? What you got, homie?
I don't really have anything just super unpopular, but just recognize that the noodles that are in the stores, you know, 2 for $1, 67 cents, 30 cents, whatever the case may be, that is not the only type of noodle in this world. That actually, you can go to an Asian restaurant, which is my favorite type of cuisine, and get real ramen, you know, real egg noodles, real ramen, and it comes with veggies, and it's, you know, it actually is a great dish. So I want people to expand their palates. That's what I want people to do, because Asian cuisine is my absolute favorite, and I just feel like people are missing out because they just settle for chicken and Oriental. That's it.
Hey, can I get them noodles fried hard though?
If you go to a Thai restaurant, Lee, absolutely can. You can. Go get some real ramen noodles, y'all. They're delicious, I swear.
Where you get it at?
My unpopular opinion.
Where you get it at?
There, I go to Quick Check. That's in Midtown. I go to Pho Ben, and then I go to. I recently tried a new place today, but I can't remember the name of it. So I'll talk about that later. But there are a lot of Asian spots around the city. They're delicious. It's my favorite cuisine. Y'all go try some real ramen. It's delicious.
Next brunch?
That's all I could come up with.
I don't think they do brunch.
Hey, we can do
no brunch. It's Asian.
Podcast.
It's Asian, B.
We can do the podcast there on a Tuesday night one day.
Nah, baby, because if you think if you think our background is loud, we won't be able to get through a podcast with all that talking they do.
Yeah, because I was
And
gonna
you
be
can't
doing
understand what they're saying, so you're gonna get annoyed. Not even that. I'm not gonna imitate it because I might get canceled on this.
Right.
I'm not gonna
Too
imitate,
busy,
but
Right.
too busy thinking they just call me a nigga.
hello,
That's what
baby, they
just call
talk
me a
way
nigga.
more than you could ever imagine. Way
I
more
watch
than you
Black
could ever
Diamond.
imagine. But
That just sounds like they just called me a nigga.
they yell loud too. They
stupid.
talk real loud.
Y'all
But that's
stupid.
my popular opinion. Try some real ramen, y'all.
There it is. There it is, man. I ain't got nothing, man. I ain't got nothing. But I just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all, all the love, man. We're going to do this thing again each and every week, man. We'll see y'all next Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, live right here on Facebook and YouTube. Man, well, I guess I could say something. Man, fuck the Ku Klux Klan, man. All right, fuck the Klan. Fuck any hate group out there. Yeah.
But thanks for watching.
Though.
Also,
fuck y'all.
JC,
What's
I
up?
have your unpopular opinion as well.
What's
It's
good?
okay. So it's okay to hold women's purses when they're taking pictures.
absolutely.
Yes.
It's okay.
And look stylish while doing it.
Hello, Mr.
I
Case
had-
of Nostrum.
I had to do it because you look so good in it.
It's
That was
okay
perfect. And
to
then,
do that.
and then look at my incognito. My what's they call it?
He's just looking away. He's just
Yeah.
looking. What is he looking at? Why is he looking that way?
Hello, he's mysterious.
Next week's show is gonna be a whole new cast, whole new crew, y'all. Y'all have seen the last of Brandon, Lee, and Jasmine on this show.
You gave us so much flair.
What did we do? I mean, he holding them too. He just like,
I gave you a compliment.
Hey, he was looking like, hey, what y'all doing? What you doing? It was like he was looking
Right. Y'all come get these purses. Y'all come
He was
get these
looking, he was
purses.
looking like, which one you like, A or B?
Hey, y'all.
Ain't gonna be here all day now. Ain't gonna be here all
swear.
day.
I swear I can't do shit. I can't do nothing around y'all, man. For real. Y'all gonna give me either way it go, man. I can't do nothing, man. But like I said,
we going to that sale? They got these on sale down at Target. I just got a beep on my phone.
hey,
You said
y'all, man.
you said we going to Bath and Body Works?
I need a new
Hey,
bath
y'all.
bomb, so let's go.
And there it is, folks. I can't top this. I'm getting off, man. I'm getting off. Hey, for my guy, Lee, the teacher, Johnson, for the homie, Brandon Steele, for the lovely and talented Jasmine P. Van, I am your boy, Jonathan C. Smith, and we want to remind each and every one of you guys, you are all essential as fuck. And we appreciate y'all,
Hello.
man. Love. And we're going to see y'all same time, same place, man. Next week, next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. All right.
Feel better, Sharita. Feel
Yeah,
better.
Sharita.
Yes, shout out to
Feel
Sharita.
better. We missed you.
Yeah,
We missed you. Love you.
Yeah,
Missed you
Sharita,
so
Forget
much.
about the home, man.
Get more better.
man. Absolutely. Yeah, shout out to Sharita, man. Hope you feel better. Get well soon so you can be on the show next week, man. We talk about that accident. You know what I'm saying? Get some money. We suing them.
Oh, wait,
We
real
suing
quick.
them.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we suing. We getting money. But
Right.
also, Sheila, shout out to Sheila, just released her second book.
Yes.
We got
Oh, that's
so
dope.
shout out to her.
Yes.
Awesome book.
Yes.
What is it? Dominated by Love. Go
There
and
you
check
go.
it out.
There you go. Get that. Get 2 copies. All right. Get 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to the
Hello.
homie Sheila, always showing us love, man. We got to show love right back, man. This had a book release party and everything also, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up right there, man. Shout out to the homie Sheila, man. We out. It's been a great show, man. We out, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.
Wear a mask.
Have a great week.
All right, homie. All right, Jazz. We out, baby. Man, what you holding up, bro? What's that? What?
No, I guess that mean I ain't going nowhere tonight.
This nigga, man. I swear, bro.
My
All
shoulder
right,
hurt.
my guy. Anything else you want to say before we go, man?
I'm good. Hey. Oh, I got Lee next. I got a picture of Lee too, so he next. I got him.
Could y'all
too, so
please get somebody else other than me, please?
I got
Thank you.
Lee. I got him. We gonna
All right,
brainstorm on what his ad gonna be. I'm thinking more like Hoochie or some shit instead of Gucci.
Get on.